Hello wonderful mommies and daddies, welcome to Mom's World. So today's topic is my favorite because I had an amazing time experiencing this with my daughter. And it's about introducing solid foods to your little one. Introducing solid foods to your baby is a really big milestone. It is also very important for your baby's development. I remember the first time when I introduced my daughter to solids. It was a lot fun to explore new flavors and textures together. But sometimes this can be a lot of worry as well. So to make this easier for you, I will be sharing some simple ways on how to get started based on my personal experience. But before we proceed, it is very important for you to know when you should introduce solid foods to your baby. Some say it's good to start at 4 months of age and some parents prefer to wait till 6 months. My mom started solids for me when I was of 4 months because she felt that was the right time. However, I didn't do the same with my daughter because I felt she was not ready for it. So what I suggest is, start solid foods for your baby only when you feel that your baby is ready for it. Now what does that mean? How will you know if your baby is ready or not? Every baby is different. Your friends or families might tell you to start early or start late. But what I suggest is that you observe your baby closely and you will get the answer.
Look for these signs to know if your baby is ready. Can your baby hold his or her head in a steady upright position? Is your baby interested in what you're eating? Does your baby try to reach onto your plate? Does your baby try to grab your spoon? Does your baby try to communicate with you when you're eating? Does your baby try to mimic your eating behaviors, such as opening her mouth wide when you open your mouth to eat?
If your answers to all these questions are a yes, then you can consult your baby's doctor and proceed. Not all babies show these signs before 4 months of age. One of the other main reasons why I didn't start early is because I was really scared that her breast milk intake will be reduced if I put her on solids. Feeding only mom's milk for up to around 6 months of age will give your baby extra protection against infections, and it will continue to protect them for as long as you carry on. Moreover, till 6 months of age, breast milk or formula milk is more than enough to meet their nutritional requirements.
Other disadvantages to starting your baby on solids too early include increased risk of infections and allergies. Mealtime can be frustrating and time-consuming. Higher risk of choking. Decreased breast milk production if you're replacing breast milk with solid food.
Here are some simple ways on how to get started. Don't rush into introducing all the foods at once. When you introduce solid food, say for example a fruit or a vegetable, wait for at least 3 days to see how your baby reacts to it. You can continue breastfeeding as often as before and then you can gradually add solids as your baby's appetite increases. Choose a time, preferably during the day when your baby is happy and active, to make mealtime fun. Because if your baby is fussy and sleepy, then it can be really frustrating for you as well as your baby. Some babies are not ready for solids the first time you introduce it to them. The moment you try to feed them, they spit it back out. But don't lose hope. Keep trying. If your baby does not like a particular food, wait for a few days and then try again. To begin with, how much your baby is eating is of less importance. The main motive here is to get your baby used to the idea of eating. Babies do not need 3 meals a day to start with. So you can start by offering 1 meal a day and then you can gradually increase it. Eating with your baby increases their curiosity about food. This way they will be more interested to explore the foods with you. This is one of the biggest mistakes I made initially and I still regret it. When my daughter was not ready for solids, I once tried to force feed her. It is not a good thing. Moreover, it won't yield you any positive results. So have patience and wait for your baby to be ready for it. Let them explore foods on their own. This increases their interest in food. What I do for this is, while my daughter is in the kitchen with me, I give her a bowl or a basket filled with raw fruits and veggies. This keeps her engaged, making my work easier, and she is also very curious to explore them. Also, when I take her to the supermarket, I try to show her different varieties of foods just to increase her curiosity. Try varieties of textures like purees, lumpy and grainy foods. Why I'm saying this is because I had this problem with my daughter. She would only prefer pureed homemade food, and whenever I tried different textures, she would either refuse or puke. And then I used to get worried and switch back to purees just to make her eat. So what I suggest is, right from the beginning, start with different textures. For example, for the first 3 days if you're giving her purees, then for the next 3 days you can try giving her mashed or grainy foods. Try to develop healthy eating habits in your baby right from day 1. This will be very helpful when he grows up. Also make an effort to eat as a family with your baby included. Avoid all kinds of distractions like TV, tabs and laptops. This can make mealtime really fun for you as well as your baby. On some days your baby may enjoy his meal, and on some days he may not eat anything. Especially if your baby is sick or teething, you would not want to take any solids. But this is okay. Continue breastfeeding. If not breastfeeding, you can continue giving him formula milk. Rather than sticking on to strict feeding schedules, be flexible to meet your baby's changing moods and requirements.